Hello guys, welcome into this crypto technical analysis. Today we're going to discuss the BTC price action. Before we start, I would like to remind you guys, if you're learning and enjoying from the content, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Let's recap from the previous video that we were expecting the price action to go. Now we had this point of control, and after I published the video, I made an update on Twitter. If we're going to above this point of control, highly likely the price action will go all the way up to $48,000 and $50,000. And as you can see, point of control playing out perfectly, week to week, dollar to dollar rejection from these levels. Again, we can see from this candle as well. At the moment, we're trying to break this point of control. However, in the bigger picture, under a daily time frame, that you can see 0.6618. As soon as we came to test the 382, highly likely that was another scenario after this pullback. In the first place, we're supposed to go to the 0.5, the golden zone, and the next stop that was long waited 0.618, the golden zone. And at the same time, as you know, if you follow me via Twitter, I use a lot for the altcoin setups as well as for the Bitcoin. I use after 618, 6.6 level, or some people they use 0.65 levels. However, alongside, if you use 0.66 or 0.65, that will give, as you can see, exactly dollar to dollar, week to week, we got a rejection. That was a long waited rejection, and we expected, since the price action was around these levels, and in the recent post on the mid time frame as well as the high time frame, we had a higher high structure, and then on the oscillator, which is a combination of the volume, time as well as the price, that started giving us a potential consolidation signal. So as you can see, that we've got, if you use the 618, as I said, you might have a deviation, but with this 0.66, that was exactly rejection from 0.66. So at the same time, as I said, if we're going to claim the 0.618, highly likely the price action will go in the first place 54 and above. However, I also mentioned that if we cannot claim, we might have a deviation, fake out, and a price action highly likely in the first place we will visit 0.5, the Fibonacci level, and the next level is going to be 0.382, the Fib levels. I'm still holding my bias. As long as we're going to be testing in the coming days $48,000, $49,000, highly likely the price will go, and I'm expecting to test dollar to dollar again 382, because the location of the 382, as you can see, 42,400 level. However, this price action came with a difference of $500. About this, the incoming dump, I started talking about a few weeks ago. However, the important update came on the 2nd of September that we can see price action, we've got higher highs, and then the oscillator started fainting. And as I said, under mid time frame and higher time frame, we are seeing that the buyers are exhausted and there is not much time left. Having said that, bulls need to act as soon as possible, otherwise the market will shake the bulls, which means long waited correction may come from higher time frame at around 0.5618 high time frame Fibonacci. I was telling when the price action was around on the 2nd, as you can see, dollar to dollar, slight rejection under lower time frame, and then I covered this SFP scenario as well, and I was expecting the rejection from these levels, because as I said, the buyers were exhausted and there was no enough power for the bulls to push the price up. Unless there will be a huge candle retest or clean breakout, then we could have gone towards the upside. However, that was less likely scenario. That update was on the 2nd of September. On the 3rd of September, I said keep an eye on 7th and the 9th of September, expecting some decent volatility in the market. As I covered in the last video, the 8th of September was very important time factor that we were expecting a volatility in the market. If you're not following me, you can follow via Twitter for instant and market updates, profitable altcoin setups at The Magnate. If we're going to take a look into a 4-hour time frame, and as you can see how we got a rejection, 3 candles, 12-hour had a battle at the level of 6.6, and then price started moving towards the downs. And with this candle, as soon as we broke the 0.66, the golden zone, the half an hour 2 candles, we had over 14% dump. As a result of this shakeout, we saw under less than 2 hour $3 billion liquidation. So in the previous post that I posted, as you can see, dollar to dollar centers in rejection from point of control, which I mentioned over the Twitter, as long as we're going to be above and claim as a support or claim breakout, highly likely in the first place $48,000, all the way we might go to $50,000. In the last 48 hours, we kept rejecting from this level. After we got rejection from point of control as well as the support number 2, which was acting as a resistance, support number 1 and support number 2, that came exactly inside this support number 3. As you can see, support number 3 played perfect role. So current condition of the 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bear's control. As soon as we lost 49,500 level, the bearish signal, and that we can see clearly under a lower time frame. If we're going to recap, as soon as we held the $30,000 and $31,000, we had a buy signal under a lower time frame. However, if you're a swing trader, 33,500, 34,500 for the swing trade, we had a buy signal. And from $30,000, the BTC provided over 75% spot profit. If you're a swing trader, on the swing trade, we had over 55% spot profit. And if you're doing a leverage, 10 times 560%. However, if one expected after the 75% pump, price action to go all the way up, especially if you're facing with the golden zone on the higher time frame, 618, the golden zone, you have to be careful to open a long on the high time frame Fibonacci, the golden zone, because we didn't have a decent correction in the market. As I mentioned in the Twitter post and previous videos, we were expecting a long-awaited correction supposed to come in the market. In the first place that I'm watching at this moment, 48,500 levels, and we will see if we're going to claim this support number 2 acting as a resistance. If we can able to claim as a support, then highly likely the price action we can visit all the way up to $50,000, and still 4-hour time frame will be under the bear's control. Before we move on to lower time frames, if you want to learn all this technical analysis what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market. And this only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. If we're going to cover the 2-hour time frame, 48,000 and 48,300 levels is going to be extremely important on the 2-hour time frame, and expecting slight rejection. As long as we're going to claim the support, then we are good to go to test all the way up to $50,000. However, if we see a rejection from this and we'll lose this support too, highly likely again the price action will visit in the first place support number 3. So the current condition of 2-hour time frame is heavily under the bear's control. On the 2-hour time frame, as soon as we lost 50,000 and 50,500, 2-hour started giving us a bearish signal. So if one took this short signal on the 2-hour time frame, one could have been already up by, I don't count this week. However, you had another opportunity. As soon as we broke the 50,500, we didn't have an exit signal, but with the testing of support number 2, one could have been up by 12% spot profit. And again, if you were a leverage trader, you do the maths for yourself. 1-hour time frame. Under 1-hour time frame, I'm expecting this level is extremely important on the 1-hour, 2-hour, as well as the 4-hour time frame. That's going to be 48,000 and 4,300 levels. If we're going to claim support number 2 as a support, we are good to go towards the all the way up to $50,000. However, the rejection will lead us to come all the way up to support number 3. These are your levels, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.